Today will be the first day I use this new room practically, and I can't be more excited about the efficiency. So it's been a couple weeks since we built this room. It's just a car tent thing. Go back to that video if you want to see what it was before. But anyway, today is the first time I used it practically to build a sculpture where the deadline is today. I kept myself tight just to see how good it is to have an organized, we call it the art trunk, but an organized bin of random materials.
I leap these giant salmon falls like a vertically charging bull, wild eyes wide and blinkless in my brute determination to get home. Though it cost me my life to bring life to life and the afterlife, and the whole world is doing the same in my eyes. Look at it, urging upward against the downrush, leap after leap, its mouth agape, pulsating, crouch springing forward against the eternal wall, endlessly ascending. Where's the music to accompany this striving? Is it the sound of these tons of water against me? Is that the sweet symphony to my soul? When I fall back with all my strength, I haven't lost ground, as much as tested the resiliency of my intention against all odds. Hear the held crescendo's solemn chord in the distance. The exhausted, the victorious, serene, and greater knowledge come in the spent muscle of arrival. The last glad spasm of success.
There we go. This one is a little different for me, but I actually really like it. Let me just turn this off. I don't need this. There we go. I can't believe how much space is still on that phone. Okay, so this is what I've done with this little sculpture. It's a king salmon, or a Chinook salmon. The person this is being gifted to apparently loves Chinook salmon. I don't know, that's what he fishes for. He doesn't fly fish, so I didn't do the hooked nose thing, so I don't know what part of the season this would be caught in. Where it does, is it in the ocean still? Is it way downstream? I don't know. I don't fish, so I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm playing with like the idea that they transform. So this thing here is kind of in the style of found objects turned into a folk art fish sort of idea. And then on the other side, we kind of have a mixture where the head looks a little more realistic, although not super realistic or anything. And then he morphs into more crude going towards the tail. And this is what the budget allowed. So playing with the budget and with some creativity, this is what I've come up with. And I actually quite like it. It's actually pretty freaking cool. Now I have to figure out how does it display. I'm not sure. The thing that sucks is that this is going to be picked up tomorrow and driven a few hundred miles to its destination. So I have to think of something quickly. Hey, jeans. All right. Next day here. Decided to wait to do the stand till today because I was getting a little, for those of you who know about my brain thing, I had to take a break because that was like 7.5-ish hours or something like that. But I now have an idea actually of what do I want to do? Did I say that weird? Of how do I want to do? Anyway, turns out I was wrong. I actually had a longer deadline. Oh, I left the lights on last night. I had a longer deadline than I thought. I thought this had to be done today, but it actually has to be done tomorrow. So I'm not sure where the people who are getting this are going to put it. But I'm hoping that they can put it in a place where it can be viewed from this side and this side. So I'm not going to make it so that it goes on the wall or against the wall necessarily, but that it can go up against the wall. It would be awesome if it could be like, you know, those things where there's like a window inside your house. I want it to go on to something like that if possible. That's how I'm going to build the stand for it, because I like the look of both sides. I hope that makes sense. And so I will look in the art trunk. What the hell? Shit. All right. Well, I'll have to fix that. Besides that, breaking just now, I love this room. Yesterday, super helpful with everything being so organized. I probably would have spent like an extra hour looking for material if I still had it. The big old mess. I actually used mostly the bucket I got from Jim, but everything else that I looked for was easy to find. Look, I even have a little bowl for dice. Okay, so this is obviously too small for a base, but this is kind of what I'm looking for. I just have to decide if I'm going rustic or kind of new looking, something that juxtaposes, if that's a word, the sculpture. I'm not sure. I guess it depends on what I have. I know I have longer stuff in here, which is clearly way too long, but I can cut it. This is a good candidate. I can put some felt on there so that it protects the host material of whatever they place it on. So maybe I'll go with that, unless I find something better. I could use something like this for a stick. This is like a grounding stick, which actually should go in here. Or I could use this, or I could use one of my many scissor jacks. I'll have to think of something, a few things, and then decide what I like best. I need something to cradle the actual fish, which I could use. I know I have right here actually some U-bolts. That's probably a little too big, but that's probably too big. I should probably pick that up because that's how you get what we had before. Okay, probably U-bolts, probably that. Maybe I'll add some rusticness. See, my thing is that I have a salmon. That's an ocean and freshwater fish. All right, they kind of morph throughout their life between spawning and being born and whatever. That's the opposite of that, being born and spawning. Or wait, is spawning the act of doing the eggs or the act of hatching from the eggs? I don't know. Anyway, I know that they go from the ocean to, they go upstream, or yeah, they go upstream, downstream. They go to freshwater, then they go back to the ocean. Okay, so I figure that this stand could be either rustic or not rustic. with nods to either one of those things. Okay? That definitely didn't make sense. This whole vlog is falling apart. Yes. Very, very exactly what I wanted. Whatever that word's supposed to be. That is exquisite. It's very minimalist, which I like. I mean, it's obviously there, but it's just there. What I was thinking before, I thought it would need more of a saddle, you know, more of a cradle, if you will, holding it. But no, that's, I mean, you can wiggle that pretty good and it won't fall. Oh, okay. I don't know how. Oh, okay, there we go. So, if you're walking around the house or whatever, and you bump it, it doesn't fall. Okay. I think it's because of these fins. Perfect. Freaking perfect. It's too busy of a background. That's better.
Uha salmon. Uha uyi teach miss. Usik sumen teach to miss. Uha teach miss. His secret from his misukas. His secret ta'aki. His taxitly teach miss. His secret ta'aki. Ahasa nismakus. Quis Hachetaka, Christmas Unut, Quis Hachetka, Nas, Wiki Chet Metakas, Nismarkas, Hasquat Chelaka, Power Shit, Maxni, Haquachi Hatla, Hatchetagatlin, Haquihat, Sichwitin, Chimps, Kakawin, Kukuhissa, Ahad. Jakopir. Wiki chet kusamen, wiki dat teachmas. Must stop sumen, slimaksechen. Yach atop sumen, hismishuchen. Teacher chip save sumen, slimaksechen. How widlatly, ush atu. Hatchadagatni how ukshit. Hatchatakin samen. Hatchatakin teach. Hishukus Machawahden.
Oh my
Excellent.
holy.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Oh, I think he's really gonna like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. We need to put your little signature here, Josh.
I think it's a little late now. Eh?
No, I can.
Yeah, you should sign it.
Yeah.
You should sign it.
Yeah, because I think that would be good if you could.
You can, like, he made it so you can flip it too.
Yeah. So you know how salmon can
Did you do that whale?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
Probably my least favorite painting I've ever done.
No, it looks good.
Hopefully Joel can take it.
Oh yeah.
So that's.
But even that way.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. That's even.
Yeah. So the other side you can see like what he's made out of, and this side you can see him. He's like.
No, that part is. Wow. Oh yeah, he'll like that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think you should sign it somewhere.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
I wish
that
you were
is
in there
really
when he opens
awesome.
it, like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Auntie's and I can film it.
Oh my goodness, they're really packed in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
So, Mom said, very particularly, should sit just right like that. And then the other side's different, you see? So that's all, he used all that scrap metal. And then he plated it. That's pretty cool, eh? Anyway, they got that as a good birthday gift.
Yeah.
You tell him, thank you very much.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
I haven't seen it yet either.
I gave him one of those blow torches, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Flathead V8.
Nice.
Holy shit. So you rebuilt it? No? Oh my god.
I did pull the heads off after a while.
Does that have a temperature gauge? That truck?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was running normal.
Okay, just in case there's...
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep an eye on it. If
Yeah.
you see it going to the high end, then
Yeah.
we pull over and check it out. But
Yeah.